You know, if you're one of those, well-known chefs,
then especially
then make a
well-known
special
chef.
menu, you know?
And I was talking to someone the other day, and look, so, okay, managers in the business, all right? Managers in the business, a lot of them are based on salary, and a lot of them work 50 hours a week, all right? So they're doing their 50 hours. Sometimes they're doing more, sometimes they're doing less. But they're based on salary, so they're not getting paid more or less. I mean, they're getting paid whatever they sign their contract to give them paid. So, you happen to do 2 hours extra a day, that adds up. That adds up. Most of them are doing, 5 days a week in their businesses anyway, so 2 hours extra, 10 hours extra a week. So you're doing more like 60 hours now versus the contracted 50 hours and you're not getting paid for it. It happens. It adds up and it happens. And a lot of them just shrug their shoulders like this. Oh, well, And guess what the companies do? They act like they don't know. They act like they don't give a fuck. Why? Because they signed contracts and they knew that this was going to happen in the middle of it all. They knew. When you signed it, it was like, yo, we'll get you. We're going to get you. We're going to get you. They knew it. So you ask yourself, as far as management is concerned about their payments, it's one thing because they knew. They knew, the companies knew. But when you're a guy on the grill, and you're doing overtime and you're not getting paid for your overtime and you are as big as this gentleman is, well, you should be paying your people. Salt Bay.
Oh, Salt Bay.
The Turkish guy that salt stuff. Yeah, Manhattan Federal Court suit, basically Salt Bay. We won't get into his real name, just in case, you don't know him. Avoided paying them over legal overtime, while requiring them to work, that says 70 hours or more per week.
70 hours?
Yo.
Oh my God.
That's almost like 7-10 hour fucking days.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That is insane. I guess, that is insane. Wow. That is insane. But, 70 hours adds up. It'll all come to an end, though.
Yeah.
They'll figure it all out.
They will figure it all out. I mean, it's nuts. Like, this whole industry is crazy. Which is why, we wanted to do this show in the first place, just point some stuff out. We also, it's hard to believe. I actually love the restaurant industry. I just don't want to work in it anymore.
It's very simple.
Yeah. And someday, we won't.
That's all.
And it'll be a dream come true.
Thanks to you.
Thanks to all of you. So thank you all for following.
That's it.
What time is it?
Oh, it's playtime.
It's playtime, folks.
Playtime.
We got a bunch.
We got some good ones coming.
Why don't we do the one that's not part of the group first?
Perfect. I got you going.
Oh, God.
We like to give them the long ones. This one is not part of the group. Everything else kind of follows suits with the same place. And we would like to thank a gentleman who just happens to be missing today, but he's normally with us. So I'm assuming he's working. But he's normally on here with us. Jace, 8-Ball, thank you. We're taking your idea this week. And if anyone has an idea of a place that they want us to do reviews from, feel free to leave it in the chat. Feel free to leave it on a comment when you go on the YouTube. Let us know. Send us a message on the backside. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
And then we'll go ahead. We'll pull up some reviews from that place. If you went to a place and you thought it was good or bad, send it to us so we can find the reviews. This week he was like, hey, this is a place. And I said, you know what? I got you. I'm going to make it happen for you. So I pulled up several reviews. Everything except for this one is coming strictly from that place. And we'll be reading that next. In the meantime, let's start playtime.
Yeah, let's start playtime. Actually, before playtime, I'd like to thank my brother for that one restaurant conversation we had. I was talking about the fine dining. He's the one that actually directed me to that. So,
oh, cool.
Big bro, thanks.
Other than that,
here we go. Playtime. It is a beautiful day at the end of March, and my friends and I are enjoying the High Line. We are an older group of people, so we're not too crazy, but we decided to go to a bar and have a drink and continue our conversation.
Okay.
In parentheses, crazy.
It was getting wild.
I walk in and looking for a possible second bar, and a gentleman follows / scoots behind me aggressively and lets me know this is a restaurant. I walk past the bar and fully understand the difference between a bar versus a restaurant. However, this person obviously assumed I did not get what a restaurant is. He tells me that I cannot just walk into the restaurant. This is a restaurant. I told him I was looking for the bar. I told him we'll pay whatever he wants, and he told me, my obvious ignorant self, that this is a restaurant. A restaurant!
Yelling it.
Yelling it. There's a pandemic going on. No one knows all of the restaurant rules, guy. Let's work together. Nope. Now, I'm a military kid from the freaking Midwest. There is nothing aggressive about my stance to my speech. I was even considerate as he fussed me out of his establishment.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's not how you get people.
This
I don't know if there are too many brown people trying to sneak in, have a drink at the bar, but I was obviously the last straw. Shakes fist in the air. All right.
Huh.
So they're talking about themselves being a brown person.
Okay.
Okay. I just want to point that out. All right. It's also what they describe
What
themselves
they
as.
wrote.
He huffs and puffs and pointed at the bar down the street, who was more than happy to take our money because this is a restaurant. God, bar people are beneath everything he knows. Unless you're into getting humiliated in front of your friends, just not eating here. And I encourage other people who look like me to do the same. Boo, I've been a hostess to a waitress while PMSing, and I've done better on a worse day. Sigh, I want the restaurants to do well. It's tough times. But yeah, that's, all right.
It's a little messy. Yeah.
That is a little messy. Like,
Oh,
okay, I'm sure this is hands down the guest.
definitely.
Hands down the guest for me.
Hands down.
First of all, there's mild racism in there. I'm sure that this person felt it.
Yep.
They were very eloquent in what they put at. They
How
did
they
make
put it.
it was a fun kind of like review, even though that they were treated probably like trash.
Yeah.
Right? They did say, like, we're sorry, we'll pay whatever
Right.
just to get to the bar. We just want to have a few drinks.
That's it.
Right? If you have a bar in your restaurant,
Use it.
why wouldn't you want people to go there?
That's right. And this was throw out a timeline. I mean, this was 4 months ago.
Yeah, this is like, in this day and age, like, honestly,
This
use
was
every
4 months
part.
ago. In let's see. So 4 months ago, was the bars up and running?
Yeah, they were.
They were.
They were.
They were. I want to say they had probably just
started, yeah.
Which means you would want them to get in there and get as much money as they can.
So I don't get that it's a restaurant. I could understand if there was no bar in this restaurant, but there was a bar.
Absolutely. And you would want people to be there. And if it is a restaurant, okay, and they wanted to drink, why wouldn't you direct them to a table?
Why would you just tell them there's a way? Why would you push these people out?
Right. Would you think they didn't want? They said they was going to spend money. You think they wasn't going to spend money? Isn't that the purpose of running a business?
I mean, good for them. I mean, the guy
I would
pointed
have
them to a
left
bar,
too after they.
and they
was
probably
rude.
had a great time at that other bar.
Absolutely, because I mean, I don't want to spend money on a place where I don't want to be. I walk into stores all the time. Like, I walk into a store, and if I sense that the worker is rude when I ask a question or something, I'll just walk the fuck out, honestly. I'm like, I'm not about to put my money into these people's pockets. It's just not what I do. I refuse to. So, I mean, I understand why he did it. It makes sense to me. I would have left too, but we're still very confused at why he would be treated in the manner that he would be treated and being yelled at in the manner that he was yelled at walking into this bar restaurant.
Yeah, I don't get it. I've yet to go in a restaurant where you can't just be like, do you mind if we sit at the bar? And they're like, yeah, go ahead.
No, we do mind. Okay? Except for in the pandemic, when they shut it down. But they were back
That was
open.
understandable. That was
very
like a
understandable.
nationwide thing.
And guess what they did then? What did they do? They directed you to a table.
Yeah, they did. They didn't
They
direct
did.
you outside.
They didn't say go sit outside. No. They
Should
brought
we
you to a
assume this
table.
person was drunk? It doesn't sound like it.
It doesn't sound like it. You know? I mean, I'll be honest. They wrote a pretty long and lengthy review that was pretty fluent with punctuation, so they clearly weren't drunk.
Yeah, they seem smarter.
Seemed very, yeah, exactly. You know? Probably got mad at him because he said we're from the military. He said, get out of here. You know, it's a mess.
I don't know. I think you
Yes.
treat our military a
You
little
should
bit
treat
better
them a
than
lot
that.
better. I mean, who do you think's protecting you? Come on. Get it together, people. He's like, you're too old to be in this place. This is a young people bar. You guys are getting crazy over here. This is a restaurant. You're getting crazy in the restaurant.
An old person, a young person's place. Oh my God.
All types of ridiculousness happening on there. But yep, we come to a common understanding that on that, we're definitely going with the guest, because in no way, shape, or form should you feel any type of anything that has to do with any type of racism, or anything where you go to a place to gladly spend money and get sent back to the street. It just doesn't work that way. Just doesn't work that way. And boo-hoo that place, piece of shits.
Piece of
Treating
shit.
people like that.
Yeah, no shit.
Okay? It's just not how it is.